What's good, y'all? Welcome back to a brand new comic reaction, ladies. Issue number one, or I guess the first issue rather, of Marauders. We are back again with Marauders, as you guys know. Wherever Psylocke goes, I follow. And today's travel leads us to Marauders. So yeah, I'm curious to know how this is gonna tie in and reference the first Marauders book because I did not read it. But yeah, we got Kitty Pryde, Psylocke, Bishop. Um, Wolverine's kid, and the other three I don't recognize. So yeah, let's just jump right in, boys. I did read the annual, pretty good stuff there. So yeah, you are ready. All right, Jackson Hole, Wyoming. Run! Get behind the perimeter, people. Situation's under control. Control. Main Street's burning like 3 miles inland. Choke the sarcasm, Captain. Scan show an electromagnetic field regulation. Wait, hold on. Regulating the burn. Only one will disappear. Oh, excuse me. Thanks to Guy Ritchie's little gift here. Copy. Kill the fields. Kill the flames. Fingers off the trigger, Captain. There's a mind in there. That firestorm's one of us. He's in pain. You're starting. You're saying that thing's a mutant. We come with all strength, son. Bishop. Yeah, he like straight towers over Psylocke and Kitty. And Psylocke ain't short. She's like 6 foot, right? And Bishop just towers over both of them. How tall is Bishop? And none of them give you the right to murder. And none of them give you the right to murder us. Step aside. No one's dying today, unless you get in the way. Unless you get in our way. Nice dealing with the rank and file Pride. But we sure there's enough left to save. He's in there, Bishop. Humans turn into a suicide bomb. That man's been trying to pull himself back together ever since. Spite is a powerful motivator. It do be like that sometimes. But he's all over the place. Let's get him something to ground himself to. Yeah, got him, Psylocke. You're safe, Fever Pitch. Wait, how do you know his name is Fever Pitch, or did she just come up with that on the spot? You're back. The name's Kitty I guess Captain Pride. Whatever. I'll probably still call her Kitty anyway. Didn't think anyone remembered. Didn't think they'd care. Okay, so that actually is his name. Ready to go home? Who the hell are you people? Alright, enhance. Here comes the new crew. After banding together to rescue Darkin from Brhinestone, from Brhinestone Love's Theater, Pain and the Anti-Mutant crowd. That led the new Marauders have that he led. Okay, that he led the new Marauders have formed a quick bond. Now under Kitty Kitty, I'm just gonna call her Kitty Pryde. Now under Kitty Pryde's leadership, it's time to get down to business, saving mutants and offering them a safe haven on Krakoa. But first, there is a mystery we solve, starting with a strange Mysterium puzzle box holding a map over 2 billion years old with a message with Kitty's handwriting on it. The first blood spilled. Alright, we got Kitty Pryde, Amora, Bishop, Somnus was in there, right? Psylocke, Tempo, and Deacon. Next page. Krakoa. Catherine Pride, what are you doing? Following some mapping from a Mysterium puzzle box. Okay, this is also from the annual. Ooh. Oh, she's got to do the art style. She's cute. Into an hold on. There we go. Into an ar into an archie into an archipelago even Krakoa didn't know about. Someone made it forget a part of its own body. And I thought Professor Xavier was a jerk. You you were wise beyond your years, child. After all, next page. He put me here. I don't often get visitors, so I've had to make my own fun. Did you know? Did you know if did you know if you dig deep enough, Krakoa has organs? Hmm. There we are, feeling a funny thing when I remember these wet bits. Almost get a tickle behind my ears. I think you call it guilt. I become enamored with the concept. Oh shit, those actually are orchids. But lest I ramble endlessly about my triumphs of personal progress. Next page. Is there something I can do for you? If I could do for you, Sprite? Oh, Spirit. Never mind. Next page. You explain why a 2 billion-year-old box in, inscribed with my handwriting held a map that led to you, Cassandra Nova, Xavier's homicidal sister. Wait, Xavier has a sister? Seriously, Xavier has a sister? How did I not know about this? This was never mentioned even in the cartoons. Oh my! And how could that be? No matter, your thoughts have such an exciting luster. But not for the box, for what it contains. The first blood. Our past is richer than you know. The first mutants of the second generation may have thrived on Okara, but the last of the first still fight for life. They could be saved with my guidance. I won't turn my back on mutant lives. I can't. But you killed millions in Genosha, including my father. You've gotten Carcoa's. You've got Carcoian amnesty, but I'll never trust you. Please, I'm quite reformed. Did you did you res, did you resplendent Jean Grey not to tell you? She fixed my myriad of faults just before my residence here began. Look at me. I wouldn't hurt a mutant fly. The blood on your body tells me a different story. From Bishop to Kate. That's right, Pride. Actual paper and ink, a memo, like the old days. Your old days, at least. But I've been thinking that hard copy memos may not be the worst idea in the event of a telepathic communication failure. This is the age of revolving technology. I'd start to appreciate the security of being able to put something in an envelope and lock it in a drawer. We agree I wouldn't complain about your choice for the new crew, and I am a man of my word. I am also a man specifically. I am also a man of specificity. So there'll be no complaints to be found here, but there'll be a hell of a lot of observations. We both know there's no word where a roster you draw up matches one of mine. But you led with your heart, and I couldn't respect that more. The Marauders might be rough around the edges, but I've been here before. You should have seen Randall and Malcolm when they joined with the XCS. Whatever that is. Psylocke still isn't sure she belongs, even if we know she does. We won't be able to convince her, but her will to provide that to herself makes her our strongest asset in the field. She'll never lose focus of her personal mission, and by proxy, our own. Tempo has a lot to show us. There's power and confidence that many of us miss. I've traveled in time plenty. But I get the sense relationship with time travel is pretty different from mine. It's deeper, more personal, and if I had to guess, more painful. Two people look at the same crime scene and see two different things. That's me, tempo and time. Aki Akihiro still feels at home in the blood. That's weird. It feels at home in the blood. What? That's why he did such a good job on X Factor. That was the book Rachel was previously on, right? Investigation kept him close to the dark side, but in the usual way. He's hungry to turn his anger into something with utility. That said, repeated ver, viv, vivisection by Brimstone Love and his followers certainly hasn't helped his mood. But the acceptance found in Aurora has hopefully done more good than love's done bad. Aurora joins the rescue. Akihiro at first, but I saw it in her eyes when we found her out there in Canada. She was rescuing Stitch from a suburban siege, from a yeah, it's clear her time on X Factor has affected her. She found love and communion in Arco and Akihiro, but also found new horrors in their caseload. The five might be able to bring us back, but after what Aurora's seen, I think she's ready to get to get to the mutants before they die. Somnus might say he's joined us to save Akihiro too, but like Aurora, it's clear he was looking to make a move. He lived a whole life in the closet, over 80 years of compromising who he was. Now, thanks to Akihiro pulling some string, he's back with a second chance and a body in its prime. He is a mission of gratitude, and that's important. How could he could be the heart of the team in the walking world, but there may be no limits to what he can do in the dream scheme. And then there's Cassandra Nova. I should thank you for your respect. You came to me first about bringing her in, even before Emma. I heard your assertions. I share your fears. I also acknowledge the weight of the mysterious box from billions of years ago, which didn't point to apocalypse or selling sleep. The people we think of as the oldest of us, it points to her. My trust my trust for you is implicit, and we've got to take Karko's promise seriously. She's done unforgivable things. I've done a amount of bad myself across time. She's just as powerful as Charlotte. I know if you had a fail-safe, you couldn't tell anyone, but I have no doubts they're there. Danger Island, Carco. What is it supposed to be? The Danger Room, but on Carco. I could have given you a weapon tempo. Why? Time blunts every blade, every bone too. I I gotta work out at least. You're going to sweat anytime soon? The hands mix with men. The hand mixed and matched my mind like a ball under a cup. You're exercising. I'm enjoying myself. Danger Island reset. Thought the Marauders rescued people. Psylocke. Those guys are those guys are pretty mimed. Mimed winner. Yeah, well, a rescue to some is an attack to others. Next page. Try your best to be ready for both. What brings you here in your finest? A reminder, I wore this. Oh wait, it's Jean? Hey, okay, so she has all these outfits. If she clearly still has her old outfits, why the fuck doesn't she just wear them instead of that goddamn Marvel Girl outfit? For the love of God, if she were start wearing this, I'd be fine. It's better than that other outfit. Just get her out of that goddamn outfit, please. Not the goddamn 60s anymore. Anyway, rants aside, I'm so sick and tired of looking at that goddamn outfit. Seriously, change it. Get rid of it. Please. Please. And a reminder, I wore this when I left you crying at my feet. Damn! Damn, Gene. Don't make me do it again. Perish the thought, Gene. I should thank you for the little injection of compassion now that I can realize the horrors of what I've done. I may enjoy it more than when I felt nothing. My God, you haven't changed at all. I'm far from through with atrocity, Marvel Girl. But you see, but you did accomplish something. Mutants have nothing to fear from me. Now my ship awaits. Be a gem and clean up the mess. Damn, bitch, what the fuck you think you are talking to Gene like that? They're like, hey Gene, can you clean this up? I'm like, bro, bitch, clean this shit up your goddamn self. Goddamn. The Boneyard, Carco. Perfect form, Bishop. The dregs from Fever Pitch's fire. Most of what I absorbed went to the power cells. Free mutant batteries. It's a charge for sure. Speaking of which, let me just should have seen the faces on. Should have seen the faces when I dropped them at the town's homeless shelter. Pat. Alright, then let me just pat. You sure about joining up, Aurora? It's time. Aki's on the new Marauders, working out what Rhinestone loves. Torture Tropan did to him. I want to be there for Akihiro, but it's not just that. X Factor shown me plenty of death. I'm ready for some life. Like that, love, no greater teacher than pain, right? You'll be a genius and when I'm done with you. Time's up, Aki. Next page. You promised me years in there, solemn. When it was just us in a bed back in our day. You had decades to spend. Wait, are they actually like gay or something? They're like in a relationship or anything? It was this dialogue kind of tells me that. I swear you complained less back then. What he means is you're going in you got an intriguing visitor. That's right. Your present love conspiring with lover's past to dig you up a bit of happiness. Careful, you just might like it. Not that he admitted. How go your dreams? How many times do you have to kill brimstone love before you can relax in the real world? He boiled me from the inside out. There's always time for one more. Damn, bro. This is Bishop. Everyone on deck. You were saying, love? Next page. Captain Pride's got a surprise. Marauders is a part of my ongoing effort to test your faith in my judgment. Meet our final crew member. Final? Must you make it sound so grim? Oh shit, so she's actually on the team. Yep, everyone's face. Psylocke. And Bishop. Stoneface. Should I know who this is? Bishop, you're the only one whose mouth's not on the floor. Knew it was coming. Hated then, don't like it now. Don't like bald cat. Don't like don't like bald Catherine Hepburn. Is this a joke? I know I'm new here, fresh out of the egg and all. But who's that? But what's everyone afraid of? That's Charles' sister. Next page. On Cassandra Nova, close scientific council, Scientologist, stenographer, forgot me not. Okay, attending Dr. Nemesis, Dr. Celia Reyes, Mr. Sinister. Nemesis. Stars. Let me record note. There are only 2 doctors in attendance and one Mister. Can we just go on? Can we just get on with this? I don't have time to wait for you to I see no need to validate the scrubblings of a fungus-headed dabbler who chose a lab coat over a cape. Whereas you, Reyes, are a harmless amateur with style. The analysis of Captain Pride request is quite simple. On the case of Cassandra Nova's motherhood, the results are quite affirmative. 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 A predictable result from a poser who stole his way into a world with a turkey baster and a lack of shame. Thunderbird's back, Essex. He's likely to have some questions about where his DNA went. Of course, you would support Nova's motherhood. You're 2 of a kind. She's not Xavier's twin. She is Mer 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 Mum 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 Mud Ray, however the fuck you pronounce that. A parasitic entity that stole DNA in Ontario, if I'm saying that right. If anything, you're jealous she was more effective. She was more efficient about the theft. And yet the council does recognize Sister Sinister's mutanthood today, even if I'm fine repulsed. Everyone says that at first, ignoring his intense bias. It's not as simple as you say, Nemesis. You're both mad scientists. No doubt you got knowledge. I don't. I've got something you don't have. Time in the trenches. I'm a trauma surgeon, and there's a reason Pride wanted me in on this meeting. Safe to say, life and death means something more personal to me than you two. To me, Cassandra's case isn't so cute. This isn't so cut and dry. Sister stole mutant DNA as a thinking adult. Mummered or whatever. Logic says sound. But even if she is that, then isn't Charles' natural twin. The copying of his embryonic DNA was not conscious. It was instinctual, like the act of a planeri. She then grew into Sharon Xavier's womb as Charles' twin. Sinister's theft had agency. Cassandra's didn't. And infants can still be held accountable. I was a genius by the first trimester. Such respect for life from the one-time Doctor Death. She's committed atrocities against against our kind. So have people in the room in this room. So have others on the council. But Krakoa doesn't. But Krakoa means sometimes drinking side by side with people you'd rather be punching in the face. And my conclusion remains of all the multitude of crimes Cassandra is responsible for, and there are so many. I would not as a doctor judge this to be one of them. One way or another, she was born a mutant. She was born a mutant. We cannot deny her that, especially in a world where we sat at Mr. Sinister on the we sat Mr. Sinister on the Quiet Council. And what in the world is that? You see, Nemesis. That sainted trauma surgeon agrees with me, and hates you, which at least mercifully brings us to an argument as well. Next page. Yes, yes, you're all horrified, I'm sure. You, you're looking lumptuous for a centurion. Carl, you already read my mind. A near constant compulsion, I'm afraid. And to think you're the one person here that could have barred my entry if you honed your gifts. You see, our crewmates are cross because I once killed a few million mutants. A light rain compared to the blood that washed the hands of, say, their hero, Apocalypse, or the gene thief, Sinister. Yet, yet we're given council seats when I received eternal house when I received eternal house arrest. But you all know where the past goes, down below. I am here to ruthlessly defend our kind. I have grown so bored of the bloodless hands. Shall we start with the first of us, who stands in prison to our so-called allies? Oh shit. I'll start by taking what you know on by taking what you know on our terms, filth, not yours. Damn, Sila. Oh shit. Did she actually go in? Please do have a rummaging around. I'll know before the snipers fires on your first wrong thought. It's perfectly safe. I think you'll see it. I need not lie to frighten. It's somehow it's true, or at least she believes it is. The first generation of mutants are prisoners of the Shi'ar, our longtime allies who just happens to once conquer. Xavier's daughter, the magic Strix, has been lying to our face. Allies tend to lose their nerves when things get inconvenient. I know it's a huge ask, but I also know this: we all rescue mutants. And our best intel says the first of us are still out there. Think of what would be lost if we don't pursue this. We said we go where we need it, not where we want it. That's the mission. And right now, next page. Wait, hold on. We're in space now. We're needed in space again. This is incredible. That's a planet in our rear view. You're fogging up the glass, Carl. Don't listen to him. Enjoy it. Everyone remembers their first time. Yeah, so we went from the seven seas to fucking space. Space, the final frontier. There you go, y'all. Tell the Trekkies that are subscribed. Chandler. Chandler's got a gate. We could scout ahead, skip the sightseeing, and let me fly this ship alone. They'll be monitoring the gate, Bishop. And with what we're coming to ask. Next page. They won't be happy to see us. Chalander, the Shi'ar throne room. Report, Mentor. As you wish, Magistrix Exandra. Long-range sensors show a breach into Shi'ar space. The ship was least attributed to Earth's Hellfire Trading Company. It's the mutants. Scans show 8 aboard, including the beast, Cassandra Nova. My aunt is alive? By Shiara. That is not all, Magistrix. There's a mystery on board, and somehow it's over 2 billion years old. You're dismissed, mentor. You're all dismissed. To honor the first blood spilt? No, you're one of them? To honor the first blood spilt. Very well. Super Guardians, Galador, Super Guardians, Gladiator. Where are you going? What is this? What is this, Delphos? Who are you to dis my Imperial Guard? Next page. Oh shit. I am as I always have been. Delphos. Delphos the Red. Noble of the kin crimson, shepherd of the Shi'ar and of Shi'ar history, a rank far exceeding super guardian. We've all we've always been here, hiding in plain sight, until called upon by the moment. I've never heard of any such shepherds, but you do not outrank me. You'll return my guard and explain yourself. Get the armor. Next picture. Magistrate 6. Your rule is anything but challenged. The King Crimson has stood since before your throne was built. Since before the first Magister, when the Shi'ar were little more than a galactic raiders. And since then we have defended our people from challenges both eternal and eternal. I fear no challenges. I need no secret society. And you may consult Ambassador Urias to how I deal with threats. Please understand, Magistress. We would never reveal ourselves for something as small as a Stygian mutiny. No, mentor. No, mentor's report triggered on one of my precognitions. I've seen what's coming. The Marauders rocket towards us on a collision course. What they seek threatens not just your throne, but all of society. And what is that? Ancient history, Magistrix. Perhaps it's better if I showed you. Next page. The first blood spilt. This. It would mean war with Planet Arco, with my friends. What with mutant kind? Delphos, you have the order. Next page. The Marauders must never uncover the truth. You two good back there? More than Bush Bishop. As long as Tempo and I stay fed, the new Marauders cruising at mutant rap. Boost fruits, see? Boost fruits, see? This is why I need you. Surma Diakov, I probably butchered that. Started growing them for me. I got sick of Cortez's lip. First brand replaces him with Kohara. Now you sub him out for a plum. It's beautiful. We barely got toe and Shi'ar speak. Arco, I want tactical. Proximity alert. Escape vectors low. Unidentified craft guns hot, closing fast. Next page. Ilshin. I know a predator when I see one, Captain. So do I. This ship's full of them. Prepare to engage, people. Next page. We never expected a welcome mat. Lock and sidelock. We run offense while pride keeps them occupied. So let's string while we can before they decide to multitask. We won't have time. Helms have got 7 minutes of personal environment. Here, looks like hard like hull is the hull on that thing. Sting better. A space, Jesus Christ, what the hell is loaded on my phone? A space rifle for the ship's second crucial telepath. We didn't recruit your telepathy. We recruited you. Dagger or not, I want someone who'll defend her crew. Next page. Was I wrong to think I found her? No, not in the slightest. Jesus Christ, who the hell is going on my phone? Proximity report. I've engaged the primaries. I've engaged the primates. Noble Delphos. They continue to understand me. So be it. The time for faints has passed. Next page. I have always had power incarnate. Brace yourselves! They've got a field up. I'll try to phase us. Out! That energy bow might as well be adamantium. Maybe I could get through. With boost fruit. Ugh. Next page. But I'm not leaving anyone behind. No use, Bishop. The shell's got its own psionic readings, and they're tough. More like it's tough. Hull Breach, get behind us, Amora. The hell I will. I hope that this bastard likes it. The red balloon got through now. Right? Weren't those two the big guns? There isn't a gun big enough. Marauders, you are trespassing in Shi'ar space. Your choice is simple. Next page. Turn back or die. By the order of Eric the Red. Next time, aggressive negotiations. Marauders, X-Force, blah, 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 blah. Alright. This was a great issue to start off. The art was awesome. I love the art. Ugh. I like the art they got for this, man. But, yeah. So, Marauders in space. Did not expect that one. I thought they were still going to be, like, on boats. Did not know that we were going to be going to fucking space. But, yeah. Should be interesting where this goes in the next issue, man. But, yeah, remember, everyone, overall, I'm going to give this issue an 8 out of 10, guys. So, anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you like, if you did, subscribe if you're new. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter if you feel like it. Links down in the description box below. And, as always, come back for more. See you guys next time.